Hi Gemini, welcome to Self-Discovery Support. This reading is going to look at what's happening now, what's coming towards you, and then we'll turn to focus on the connection on your mind. We'll also look at potential outcomes and advice for you. I recommend using this reading for clarity and awareness, so let's get started. Alright, so let's see what's happening for Gemini. Okay, that's straight out, no time wasted. The momentum card. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Four of Pentacles. Okay, King of Wands in your energy. So lots of action happening. Okay, it does seem like something's coming in for you. Yeah, there's some momentum that's happening. I feel, Gemini, that with these cards, it's telling me that you all are going through a period where it's like you're picking up speed. And it does tell me that there was a stuck period in your life, like you felt like nothing was happening. Or maybe you were holding on to things that you maybe needed to let go of. But it's like, no, we move from this kind of holding on to foundations with a towel, which is the opposite of that. It's like letting go because the change is coming anyways, and recognizing that the change is coming and saying, yeah, okay, we're gonna embrace the change and we're gonna make that transition. And it's like, it's very swift movement. It's like a period of time where a lot of energy is being transferred, translated, transmuted is probably what I want to say. Yeah, all right. That looks amazing. And King of Wands here. So okay, there could be some fire sign energy involved here in all of this thing that's changing, this thing that's transitioning, and like big moments, big life moments here quickly as well. But it also could be you embodying that energy. The fire sign is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look at that. The King of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So taking some action to have a new start come in for you. All right, so let's see what is coming towards you. What's coming towards Gemini? Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. All right, and the Chariot in hidden energies. All right, it does seem that there is, if some of you have been having a separation from someone or a situation here that just seemed like it was drained of life, and that in itself became quite heavy for you, like you were painfully aware that there was someone had removed themselves, or you were not enjoying a growth period in a situation, is what I want to say. There's like a new start, there's fulfillment, and it's coming to kind of soothe all of this, which is that can feel really heavy, that can feel really irritating. But also see that you don't want to wait. Like you don't want to stay in this energy, which is, that makes sense. This has probably been going on for a long time. And yep, you don't want to stay in that. Ace of Swords. Look at that. The Lovers on the hair. All right, so this could be a connection. I generally try to keep these beginning portions free of the connections, but I have to say, like from the first card, it did seem connected, so some kind of love energy, some kind of romantic situation. But anyway, this is you. There's something here. Something is coming towards you. You are maybe picking up speed. It's like there's a clarity about a connection, some choice that you have to make. I feel like a big life change is coming when you have the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. It's a choice here that is gonna really change a whole cycle in your life. I feel like the change that's coming could affect several years, maybe 5 years, but there's clarity about it. Definite clarity. Okay, all right. So for those of you that are interested in finding out about a love connection, it would seem fitting because the whole reading has been pointing to that. So, all right, let's get into that. All right, tell us what's happening for Gemini's connection. What is the state? What is the energy of it? All right. Does seem very solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra type of. It's like very the Chariot, getting ready to go. Intentional self-awareness, discernment, citrine spirit quartz. Okay, it says a centered and empowered stone, citrine spirit quartz, asks that you take command over your life. By having clear intentions, you can begin to lead from a grounded and assertive place, giving you the results that complement your needs. Citrine spirit quartz enhances your sense of self-awareness, dissolving apprehension and self-doubt to clear the way for more confidence in your daily life. No matter what material things you may or may not possess, it is highly focused, an excellent stone for planning and goals. It's all signs. Okay, so yeah, that is that Chariot energy. It's like you going ahead, clearing the way for yourself, really. Yeah. All right, so tell us about this citrine energy for this connection. Knight of Swords straight out. Our King of Wands returns again. Very insistent energy here. Yep, very determined energy. You definitely could be dealing with that fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Do you have the Magician, often linked sometimes to Gemini as well? Knight of Swords, that's very Gemini energy as well. So it does seem like a very kind of confident time, very self-possessed, like you feel like you're ready to do something, to take on something. I feel in this connection, I feel that one of you, this could be you, Gemini, is like, there's some things that need to be sorted out. Like there's some communication that needs to be had. Gemini is one of the signs connected to communication, so that makes sense. But I feel like one of you're probably tired, Gemini, of like, why do I always have to do this? There's something here like, why do I always have to do this? Like, I'm tired. Like, I think it's like gearing up to have some conversation, but it seems like the dynamic that you all have is like a very competitive energy. So you could be dealing with another air sign or someone with those aspects in their chart. We do see the fire sign energy as well. It's very active, very like, let's get things done. And it's like, I want, like, Gemini, you could be feeling like, I'm willing to go back to discuss something here, some stuff that needs to be said, needs to be cleared up, and I am willing to do that. But it just seemed like every time I don't get anywhere with this person, I don't, like, we have a hard time hearing each other. We have a hard time, just like, it's a big power struggle, a big it's just back and forth. I feel like at some point one of you took some time out. It's like you're like, I've had enough of this. This could have been an argument that happened here that like, it left one of you feeling quite isolated, quite hurt, and almost like the other person doesn't care about you. And I feel like this is probably what the quarrel is about anyways, not in terms of direct words, but the reason the quarrel happens is just like people not making space to hear each other. But it's like in this period of like someone is taking a break, because it's almost like you feel like, I have to take a break from this. Somebody here needed to take a break, but they're still manifesting this. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, considering options. Considering the options. Okay. Considering the options, considering this soulmate energy, and I'm betting this is the devil. No, it's not. It's the Nine of Swords. This connection is one that, look at that, Two of Cups. There's a lot of love energy here. These are people, you and your person. Like, the love is like, that's given. It's almost like that's given. So why are we quarreling? Why are we not getting along? Page of Cups. Look at that, defensiveness. I can only think that there's like a lot of hurt that's underneath this, and when you guys communicate, there is a lot of maybe harsh words that are used, or not supportive in language, and so it does like continue to have people build up feelings. All right, I want to find out a little bit about this fight. Why is that there? Why is that conflict there? Somebody wants to apologize. Somebody definitely wants to apologize. There's somebody got their heart broken. Yeah, I feel that the heartbreak, the heartache, the emotional pain, it's like somebody's not getting something that they desire. It leaves them feeling hurt on a very core level. And it's almost like that is what's blocking this connection. There's like a one-upmanship. It's almost like when you guys communicate, it's in the moment, you don't care about the other person's feelings. It's I think there's like a care, a level of care that's not happening in your connection. But despite all of that, there is love. There's probably not care, but there's love. And you guys might say, okay, this is my person, not me. That's why I'm tired. That's why I'm just like, why do I have to always make amends? Somebody's tentative. Somebody likes, I think maybe both of you can see the potential of the connection. It's a lot of like, nobody wants to make the first move. Everybody's like, look at that, like planning and waiting, like I'm waiting on my apology. I'm planning to do it, but I don't do it. 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Both of you can see this as a future, and there's a lot of clarity about that. It's like, yes, I know who this person is. I know who this person is. Look at that, the Empress. So what is happening here, Geminis? All right, tell us what this Knight of Swords wants to say. The Two of Cups wanted to come out before, so I'm gonna consider that as well. This person could be, okay, somebody wants to say something. They just want a period of this connection to close. Can we just close all the difficulty and just get to the part that we like, which is being in connection with each other? Yeah, it's like you're tired of Cancerian energy. You're tired of, somebody's just tired of like trying and trying again. But you know, there's a commitment to work on this. So I do see that, the Emperor. So the Emperor wants to work on a new beginning with the Empress. All right. So there's those recognitions are happening under the surface. So let's get some more information. Tell us what's happening here in this connection. Look at that. Apology. Yep, there's an overdue apology. Somebody here is seeking forgiveness. Somebody coming back to seek forgiveness. Does seem like it's that Emperor energy, whoever that is in this connection. That energy is somebody that is pretty kind of controlled, tight. I need things like this structured in my world. If that helps you identify who this is for you. Okay, yeah, we do see that. It seems like maybe the issue here with both of you is it's like not quite seeing. Somebody here doesn't quite see any. I'm feeling like it could be that Emperor. Doesn't quite see that the things that they're doing are a kind of weird, I don't want to use the word weird, but it's a kind of approach that is going to become tiresome, because it's like, I just wanted to say hold on, and that's what this says. It's like it's almost like squeezing the life out of the connection, because we refuse to acknowledge, even in communication, that there are differences, and respecting the other person's wishes, who they are. And I feel like somebody is coming into some kind of awakening about that person. Four of Swords is healing energy. So it could be our Emperor who is doing the healing, recognizing the way that they have approached the Empress. And I don't know who's who here. Somebody wants to take a move. I think both of you want to. Yeah, but one of you is a little bit more like stood back from this. Like, I've tried again and again and again, and maybe now I'm just gonna like be still for a moment, let this come together. With that Four of Swords and the Magician, it's like, okay, I understand now that I don't always have to like run in and do something. Like, that is controlling the situation. All right, let's get potential outcomes. All right, that flew all the way over there. High Priestess and Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. I think it's an acknowledgement that we need to try this again, because the way that things happened before, the way that we tried to approach this before is not it's not fruitful. Let's approach this in a more giving way, in a more supportive way, and also let's rely a lot more on our intuitive senses. That's going to mean getting in touch with it's like going to mean it's exactly this. It's life review, right? It's gonna mean acknowledging, like, okay, I recognize that these habits I have don't quite work. Let me step back and let's see if we can take that apart, heal some of those things, and act in a space of kindness. Yeah. All right. So anyway, this looks like it could be a kind of call. It's like an intuitive call to come together here, to give to this connection. The Empress is here. Yeah. Not there's some kind of new offer for something that was disappointing to this Empress. Alright, so let's get advice. What's advice? Tell us more. Alright, guys, this is Gemini. If you take your time, Seven of Pentacles with the Four of Wands, if you really take your time and invest in this slowly, I feel like there's a lot of layers to this connection. So if you kind of take your time, step back, and slowly step your way forward again, there's a great potential for coming together, maybe even building something really solid with each other, feeling like you can feel safe with each other, like a home space. Ten of Cups and Six of Wands. Finally, success here. I love to see this because, as we said, like, this is a connection that the love was there. It's pretty obvious, but there's something about the way we communicate that is difficult. So, all right, Gemini, this is your reading. If you enjoyed this, please do give a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. And I will see you here again. I look forward to it. Take care.